This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cleveland Browns and the Miami Dolphins on Sunday Night Primetime. Rico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he'll take it for 4 yards on that game's first play. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Going up top. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Neff, come on, you almost lost it already, man.
Tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete,
What are you running it? Neff, come on.
The rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. I think there's one of those play calls, Mike, that really just comes down to understanding your personnel. You realize, okay, your back is not one of those big bruising guys, run it up the middle on 3rd and short. Instead, use the speed, use the vision, get him outside the offensive line, and let him find that space to pick up the 1st down.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Pushed out to his left. A throw there on 2nd.
Neff, come on, man.
Just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Hill. They pick up 17 through the air. 1st down, Miami.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Well run with Achane. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Mason Graham getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive lineman like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks. Those are quarterback sacks.
And good work defensively to stop this one after a gain of 5. And it will be 4th and long. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. His kick is good. The Dolphins are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They'll run, and this is Quinshon Judkins. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, Sanders going deep downfield for Judy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he couldn't get it. Was a check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll have a Dolphins 1st down. We'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Once again, it's Achane. Into the secondary at the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 52 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Go! 19, charge.
He'll drop to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
2nd and 10.
Tag. 72 move.
Back to throw. Get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A gain of 11. And it's 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Is hot in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jason Sanders on for the point after. The kick is good. The Dolphins are out to a 10-0 lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Shador. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and mile.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. To throw here to begin the drive. Open man, Malik Washington. He's taken down to just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Moving outside the pocket. Sending it downfield for Fitz. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 41 yards.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 10-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That one to the end zone. But incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. He was covered by Denzel Ward.
To the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's into the end zone. Jamar Achane. Touchdown, Miami.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and That's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On 2nd down, Sanders. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield.
Fuck you,
The quarterback has to throw
fail
a lot
artist.
of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. Downfield for Njoku.
Get lost, buddy, get lost.
It is a big play for the Browns. 32 yards. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the handoff, Judkins. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Sanders. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Judkins. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. We'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Sanders. It is brought in the end zone. Judy. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's A-Chain. Up the sideline, past midfield. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Judkins going to get it on the zone read. He'll push forward for about a yard. It was Tyrell Dodson that time on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Browns, first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
They run it once more with Judkins. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. On the set, ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. Now, Shador. Left side, he's got the Njoku. And he will go all the way. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns.
The kicker on for
Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
first down 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the handoff, this is H.M. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. look to throw here on first down. That's taken in by H.M. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Dolphins first down.
31-yard line.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, Miami.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. This one caught at the 4. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Back to the air one more time. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Get it? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here's Sanders to throw. He brings it in, the tight end, Njoku. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll give it here to Njoku. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's third down and a few inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on fourth down. Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now it's Sanders. His throw left is complete with Judy.
14 more yards. That's another Browns first down.
So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the give, it's Judkins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That look good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
Mustang 19.
A gain of 12.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. On the move, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, Sanders. That is caught right side. That's Famous. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bobcat.
He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. He got his man complete. That's Judy.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
To the left side, and it is caught by Fannin. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, a give to Judkins. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. And he's in. Harold Fannin. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. And even though it's just the 3rd quarter, we'll try to draw even right here and go for 2. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
A run here with H.A. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Hit by Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa. door on first down. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 2. Again, it's Judkins. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, Cleveland. Up the middle goes Judkins here. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Pass caught by Bond. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Here we go. Cutting.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. In the right, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
Recovered by the offense.
Ready.
They'll run it here. Here's Judkins. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Second and goal.
Go! Gotta be lying. Ready, right?
He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Browns. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
The Browns will
Sanders will throw it. On the run to the right. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Dolphins 23.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one out wide to Ashak. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
On first and 10, it's Ashak. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 8.
19 Tiger.
On the ground, Achane opens up your fourth quarter. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 1.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got a man. That's Horton. Pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And the Dolphins first down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll toss it here to Achane. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Miami.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Write down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Touchdown, Dolphins. The game-time touchdown here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Browns 29. Jason Sanders, the kickoff for Miami.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Go.
On first down, it's Sanders. He'll get back to Quinshon Judkins. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 35 yards.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They go play action now with Sanders. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Ready, set.
So the field goal here gets you the late lead. Gotta think you want 6 when you have it first down and goal. Judkins, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
It's a loss of 1.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete.
That one, taken in. Cedric Tillman. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
That is incomplete, and the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Dolphins 30.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Devon Achane to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds on a very solid return. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. Finds an alley to the 35. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll drop to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Let's go. A run up the middle with Achane. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it third and
He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Miami. Now a big play here. Dolphins will go for 2. Back to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
that keeps the score Dolphins 36, Browns 35.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Safe kick, take it at the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. They'll drop to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A gain of 15.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On third down, Sanders. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. So now, a big spot coming here. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up for first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
But it is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. That one into the hands of Hill. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now, second and inches. Back to the air one more time. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to win the game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. So a win here for the Dolphins. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal, zeros on the clock, seals the deal. Come from behind, they feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, home.
You